Salt, or sodium chloride, is not just a seasoning. It's also a versatile cleaning agent, disinfectant, moisture absorber, and mild abrasive. Its simple chemistry, low cost, and wide availability make it a household staple. Thanks to its moisture-absorbing properties, antibacterial action, gentle abrasive texture, and ability to neutralize acids and bases, salt can be combined with many common ingredients to amplify its effectiveness. Below are over 25 ingenious salt-based tips that many people don't know, helping you save time, effort, and money in home cleaning, beauty routines, health, and gardening. First, let's talk about the combination of salt and lemon. Mix 2 tablespoons of coarse sea salt with the juice of 1 fresh lemon until you get a paste. Apply this directly to stubborn spots like lime scale on faucets, rust stains, or grease on countertops. Scrub gently with a soft bristle brush or sponge and rinse thoroughly with water. The citric acid in lemon dissolves mineral deposits, rust, and grease while providing mild antibacterial action, and salt acts as a gentle abrasive to physically scrub away buildup. Always test on an inconspicuous area first, especially on sensitive surfaces like dark granite, to avoid etching. Next, we have salt and vinegar. Combine 1 part fine table salt with 2 parts white vinegar to form a thick paste. Spread this on moldy grout, shower corners, faucets, or fogged glass. Let it sit for 15 to 20 minutes until bubbling subsides, then scrub and rinse clean. The acetic acid in vinegar kills mold and bacteria, while salt enhances scrubbing power and absorbs moisture so mold cannot rebound. Use a firm brush on grout lines, but avoid overly harsh scrubbing on softer tiles. Now, let's look at salt and baking soda. Combine 1 tablespoon of fine salt with 2 tablespoons of baking soda in a bowl. Sprinkle this mixture on cutting boards, stainless sinks, pans, or ovens. Scrub with a damp sponge or cloth, then rinse and wipe dry. This combination brightens discolored cutting boards and dishes, neutralizes lingering food odors, and lifts burnt-on food in pots and pans. Baking soda reacts with acidic residues to produce carbon dioxide bubbles that loosen grime, while salt adds a gentle abrasive action. For gentle exfoliation and deep moisturizing, mix 2 tablespoons of fine sea salt with 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. Gently massage this onto your face or body in circular motions for 2 to 3 minutes, then rinse off with warm water and follow with moisturizer. This mixture exfoliates dead skin cells and boosts circulation, while olive oil delivers vitamins and fatty acids to hydrate and soothe. Limit use to 1 to 2 times per week, and if you have sensitive skin, reduce the salt or increase the oil. Another great combination is salt and citrus peels. Blend the peels of 1 orange or tangerine with 2 tablespoons of coarse salt in a food processor until paste-like. Rub this onto stained sinks, tubs, or countertops. Let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes. Scrub, then rinse. The natural citrus oils disinfect and impart a fresh scent, while salt provides abrasion to lift stains and reveal shine. You can also use salt with used coffee grounds. Mix damp coffee grounds with 1 tablespoon of salt and scrub pots, pans, or textured surfaces. Rinse thoroughly. Coffee grounds act as a coarse scrub to remove grime, while salt kills bacteria and absorbs odors, giving your kitchenware a fresh finish. For long-lasting moisture control and odor absorption, fill a breathable cloth bag or perforated container with equal parts coarse salt and activated charcoal. Place this in closets, bookcases, or damp corners, and replace it every 1 to 2 months when the salt clumps or the charcoal darkens. Salt draws moisture from the air, and charcoal adsorbs odors and toxins, keeping fabrics and paper fresh. If you're looking for foot odor control and skincare, mix 1 tablespoon of salt with 1 tablespoon of matcha powder or finely ground green tea. Sprinkle this in shoes or on feet before wearing socks, or blend it with warm water into a face mask for deep cleansing. The EGCG in green tea is antibacterial and anti-inflammatory, while salt absorbs sweat and neutralizes odor. Finally, for tough stains, stir 2 tablespoons of salt into 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar until partly dissolved. Apply this to stained dishes, glassware, or microwave interiors. Let it sit for 15 minutes, scrub, and rinse. Apple cider vinegar's mild acids break down discoloration, and salt's abrasiveness lifts away residue. 11. Salt and sugar create a full-body exfoliating scrub. You'll need 2 tablespoons of salt, 2 tablespoons of brown or white sugar, and 1 to 2 tablespoons of a carrier oil like coconut, olive, or sweet almond. Combine all ingredients into a grainy paste. Massage it over damp skin in the shower for 5 to 7 minutes, then rinse and pat dry. This scrub provides dual exfoliation from salt and sugar, boosting circulation and smoothing the skin, while the oil locks in moisture to prevent dryness. 12. For oil and moisture control, mix 1 tablespoon of salt with 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. For skin, dust it onto oily areas like your forehead and nose for 5 minutes, then brush it off. For kitchenware, sprinkle it on greasy pans or stovetops, scrub, and wipe clean. Cornstarch absorbs grease, and salt disinfects surfaces. 13. To remove ink and blood stains from fabric, combine 1 tablespoon of salt with 3 tablespoons of high-proof alcohol, like rubbing alcohol or white spirit. Dissolve the salt in the alcohol and blot it onto fresh stains. Let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes, then launder as usual. The alcohol dissolves proteins and inks, while salt helps agitate and lift stains. 14. For quick disinfection of minor wounds, mix 1 teaspoon of salt with 2 tablespoons of 70% isopropyl alcohol. In a small container, soak a cotton pad in the mixture and gently cleanse minor cuts or scrapes. Rubbing alcohol disinfects instantly, and salt adds mild antibacterial support. 15. To clean your microwave quickly, stir 1 tablespoon of salt into a small microwave-safe bowl of water. Heat it on high for 2 to 3 minutes until steaming. Carefully remove the hot bowl and wipe the interior with a damp cloth. The steam and salt will have loosened food splatters. 16. For detoxifying fruits and vegetables, dissolve 1 to 2 tablespoons of salt in 1 liter of water at about 80 degrees Celsius. Soak your produce, like leafy greens and berries, for 5 to 10 minutes, then rinse thoroughly with clean water. Hot salt water damages bacterial cell walls and dislodges pesticide residues and eggs. 17. To create a micro-mineral fertilizer for plants, blend clean dried eggshells crushed into powder with 1 tablespoon of salt. Sprinkle this mixture around plant bases or mix it lightly into potting soil. Eggshells add calcium, while salt supplies trace sodium and chlorine that can aid nutrient uptake. 18. To remove gum and candle wax stains, place ice cubes or a cold pack on the stain for 5 to 10 minutes until it hardens. Sprinkle a pinch of salt over the hardened residue, then gently scrape it off with a plastic scraper. Wipe away any remaining bits. 19. For an anti-dandruff scalp treatment and shine booster, mix 1 teaspoon of salt into your regular shampoo in the palm of your hand. Massage it gently into your scalp for 2 to 3 minutes, focusing on dandruff-prone areas, then rinse thoroughly. Salt exfoliates dead skin flakes, while shampoo cleanses and conditions hair for added shine. 20. To soften fabric and preserve color in laundry, add 1 tablespoon of salt along with your usual amount of laundry detergent to the washing machine. Wash as normal. Salt helps set dyes in new clothes, softens fibers, and reduces pilling. 21. Salt plus rock. Sugar, soothing sore throat and dry cough. Ingredients: 1 teaspoon salt, 1 tablespoon rock sugar, 200 ml warm water. Instructions: dissolve salt and rock sugar in warm water. Sip slowly. Benefits: salt soothes and disinfects the throat. Rock sugar coats and calms irritation, helping suppress cough. 22. Salt plus. Saline solution, nasal rinse to prevent colds. Ingredients: 1 teaspoon salt, 250 ml boiled cooled water. Instructions: stir salt into water until fully dissolved. Use as a nasal rinse with a spray bottle or cotton ball once or twice daily. Benefits: clears mucus, bacteria, and allergens from nasal passages, reducing risk of sinusitis and colds. 23. Salt plus. Toothpaste, Teeth whitening and breath freshening. Ingredients: your regular toothpaste, 1/4 teaspoon salt. Instructions: sprinkle salt onto the toothpaste on your brush. Brush gently for 2 to 3 minutes. Rinse thoroughly. Benefits: salt's mild abrasiveness lifts surface stains. Antibacterial action helps freshen breath. 24. Salt. Plus. Beeswax, lip care and prevention of chapping. Ingredients: 1 teaspoon beeswax, 1/2 teaspoon fine salt. Instructions: melt beeswax gently in a double boiler. Let it cool slightly, but stay liquid. Stir in salt until evenly distributed. Apply to lips, leave on for 5 minutes, then gently wipe off. Benefits: beeswax seals in moisture. Salt provides gentle exfoliation for soft, smooth lips. 25. Salt Plus. Sawdust, moisture control for bookcases and closets. Ingredients: 2 parts salt, 1 part clean sawdust or wood shavings. Instructions: mix and place in a ventilated box or cloth pouch. Set in damp closets or near bookshelves. Replace when salt clumps or sawdust becomes damp. Benefits: sawdust absorbs moisture. Salt inhibits mold and bacteria, protecting fabrics and paper. 26. Conclusion and precautions. When using salt, adjust the amount of salt to suit sensitive skin or delicate surfaces. Use less if needed. Always do a patch test in an inconspicuous spot first. Avoid using salt on very fragile materials like polished marble, fine silks, or gemstone jewelry. Store homemade mixtures in airtight, dry containers and use within 1 week. Label mixtures clearly to avoid accidental misuse. By applying these 25+ salt-based hacks, pairing salt with lemon, vinegar, baking soda, oils, and more, you can tackle cleaning, beauty, gardening, and health tasks more efficiently, safely, and affordably. Experiment with each tip, adjust for your specific context, and enjoy the surprising versatility of humble salt.